Anticipation and excitement, absolutely. First time in the club's 51 years that we're going to be in the Premier League. There's been I suppose a culmination all summer since the night at Charlton when we won the point to gain promotion. There's been an awful lot of celebrations and parties since then, and then obviously in June when the fixtures came out, people started then getting really excited. And I think the last couple of weeks, obviously the build up, everyone's now in a kind of frenzy down here in this part of the world. So it's my job to stay calm, keep that expectation down to a frenzy, and go and enjoy it.
I think we're all just really looking forward to it. It's been a long, hard pre-season, and as a footballer, you've always got that thing in your mind where get to the first game, pre-season will be over, and it's a case of going from there. So all the lads are really looking forward to it. It's a big ask. There's no denying that, but it's one that we're relishing and we're really looking forward to it.
I mean, listen, we've worked hard for the last 6 weeks. There's a lot of people put in a lot of work in terms of the organisation of the football club and the plan going forward for us starting the season. So there's a lot of work actually going back in behind the scenes again, just dealing with the players and actually getting ready to actually go to Upton Park tomorrow and play the game as opposed to the occasion.
It's big, I'm not going to lie. To get off the mark and to get some points on the board would be massive, but it's one of those, you take each game as it comes. We'll go to West Ham, we're looking for the win. We're a good team, we're confident, and we're looking forward to it.
I had a smile on my face because it's number one. It's a club that is I'm very fond of. It's a previous club of mine and one that I'd really enjoyed a bit of success there, and they're good people there, up against a top manager as well and a very experienced manager. So. And ironically, 2 years ago, my first ever game for Cardiff as the manager was at Upton Park, live on television as well. So, yeah, with a smile as far as that was concerned. And then you look and see who your first home game's against, and they don't come too much bigger than that. So it's an interesting start to the season, put it that way. No, we'll still be looking for players. I've got a great group at the moment, and a group of players that are absolutely in the Premier League on merit. We won the Championship by 8 points, and only 3 teams have done that in 10 years. So they are absolutely there, and they deserve to be there. And the players that we're bringing in have to be better or add to that group of players. So we've still got options, and we've still got a couple of irons in the fire at the moment. And again, it takes time. Some things take time, and you have to be patient for things to happen. But I've got to 2nd of September. Ideally, it would be lovely if you had everybody in for day one of the season. But I think you look at a lot bigger clubs than us that haven't quite done their business yet either. So everyone's in the same boat.
We've got a big squad. It's going to be hard to get in the starting 11, and obviously on the bench and stuff like that. It's a tough squad. He's spending quite a bit of money, so it's going to be hard. But it's all about taking your chance when you get it. Once you're in the starting lineup, it's about keeping your shirt and playing well, and it's going to be like that with everyone, I think.
He is someone that's a very experienced player for someone that's only 26, just turned 26. He's got over 50 odd caps for Chile. Has played in the Boca River Plate derby in Argentina, one of the most frenetic derbies in the world, and played in La Liga against the top players. In February, Xavi came out and urged Barcelona to try and buy him. So that's pedigree. I believe he also thinks that he should be on the top stage as well, and that's important to have players that think that they belong, stand in the middle of Upton Park in the Premier League, to have some of those in your team. He's someone that's a leader, someone that's an organiser, and someone that, as I said, has got vast experience, and we're delighted to get him. We worked hard on it, and it was something that we tracked over 9 months. Didn't think we were going to get him early on in the summer, so moved on to a couple of different targets for that position. But when it came up again, we acted quickly, had still a lot of work to do, and we went up to the Rio Ferdinand testimonial and did the deal up there and brought him back with us that evening, and had to be quick because there was Premier League interest in him that was going to happen the following week.
I've literally just walked past him there. I was a bit nervous, to be honest, but he shook my hand and seemed fine, so I'll take that as good.
It's something that you always look at, but midfielders are always going to have issues. The fact that everybody and their dog saw him kicking that chair this week, we'll try and keep as much barbecue furniture out of the tunnel as we can.
Declan's done really well. He's a left back, and he seems he's really good on the ball. he's quite he's casual on it, but he's also a good defender. So the gaffer's brought him in. Obviously thinks he can do a job, and so do the boys. The boys are confident with him, and if he gets his chance, then good luck.
There's potential. There's massive potential there. He's a youngster at the moment, and he's a young Welshman that's come through our youth system, and I think there's a lot of potential there in the future. There's a time when you can't hold people back eventually, and you know there's a point just now where he's now joined into my first team squad, and he's part of everything that's going on here now. We've got 2 or 3 youngsters coming through that, no matter if I'm here for the good of the football club, coming through, we've got 3 or 4 real good young Welsh or young academy players coming through the system here now again.
I think once you've obviously going through the whole roller coaster thing where you think you might be going up and then it doesn't happen, and then you finally get there, and it's just pretty surreal. It's going to be a big year for everyone involved in it, and we're going to need everyone. But it's something that we just can't wait for.